Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 216 review. We got a lot to get into. I'm excited and I don't want to spend too much time on the intro, so right after this we're going to hop straight into it. Those of you who may not know, I am Northstar and I cover anime, gaming, and comic related material. If any of that interests you, consider sticking around and subscribing, where I upload videos like this 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, so quick little recap everybody. Last we left off was Chapter 215, where we see Yuji and Maki face off against Megumi Sukuna, and we learn more about why his cursed output isn't what it needs to be, and that's because Megumi has been suppressing it from his subconscious, which is keeping Sukuna from killing his friends. The fight is ultimately interrupted by one of Sukuna's supporters named Kogane, who uses her maximum technique to lock both Yuji and Maki within a large ice glacier, and then we see Sukuna mention more about something about polishing the form and something called the bath. Then they both leave on Nue, and that is the end of Chapter 215. Now, Chapter 216 takes place within some kind of hidden base. I'm unfamiliar with the location, but it picks up with Kogane speaking with Kenjaku, and this is what caught me off guard, or better yet, this is when I came to the realization. They're quite literally winning at everything they do. They're winning. They've been winning consistently, and we're losing more and more sorcerers with each run. So it just left me sitting there like,
I can't fucking compete!
Like, it's no secret that JJK's protagonists have a long track record of getting absolutely folded by their antagonists that dates all the way back to Shibuya, and it's honestly left me concerned about what's left for our protagonists and what they can honestly do to come out on top at the end of it all. Because as it stands right now, every plan that Kenjaku and Sukuna have put into place has come to fruition each and every single time. Meanwhile, our heroes have been struggling to make major key moves to even get Gojo free from prison world. So it's really honestly just been like a losing uphill battle. But yeah, the chapter opens with Kenjaku and Kagane both speaking about the culling games and Kenjaku's plans specifically, which he then goes and tells her more about how he cannot merge Tengen with humanity until the culling games end. Kagane then asks Kenjaku how come he doesn't just end the game since he's the one who designed it. That way he can continue with his plans to merge humanity with Tengen. Kenjaku reveals that he cannot because he used a special kind of binding vow which makes it permanent, so he has to wait for it to end the natural way. The conversation is unfortunately cut short and we don't get to learn more about Kenjaku's plans or exactly the conditions of this binding vow that he used to make sure the culling games continue. But we do learn why he's there. He's interested in this bath that we were talking about during Chapter 215, the bath that Sukuna is currently partaking in. This is when Kagane explains to us what exactly this bath ritual is and what it does. We learn that this is a ritual for turning a vessel that is cherished as a family treasure into a cursed tool that protects it from external threats. Now, the way I interpreted this while reading it was that this ritual pretty much allows Sukuna to turn his vessel body, Megumi's body, into a tool which he can use without having to worry about Megumi trying to suppress his cursed energy and halting him in whatever plans he may be trying to do moving forward. Think of it like trying to wash somebody off of you while you're inside of their body. So while Sukuna may be in control of Megumi, he's trying to wash off whatever residual of Megumi there is left so nothing can fight back against him. We learned that the process takes 10 months and 10 days exactly, and it requires the person to continuously bathe the vessel within this solution along with cursed energy in order to complete the bath. It's explained that this liquid or solution that they're bathing the vessel in is actually a secretion from them draining cursed monsters. Kagane explains the process and how she goes about obtaining the liquid from these cursed spirits, which then Kenjaku asks what's the point of it all. Kagane responds saying that it is to be near evil, to submerge Megumi's soul. For those of you who still may be a little confused about how the bath works, I'll explain in greater detail. So we all know how cursed spirits are formed through the negative emotions of humans. Those negative emotions eventually build up and make the cursed spirits that our jujutsu sorcerers fight on a daily basis. The bath is effectively just a giant pool of negative emotions, and you bathe the vessel within those negative emotions, and eventually it taints the vessel. That's why they say to be near evil and to submerge Megumi's soul. Think about it like having a clean white towel and you're constantly dunking it in dirty water. Eventually that white towel is going to become stained beyond repair. That's what they plan on doing to Megumi. It's at this point Sukuna steps out of the bath and Kenjaku asks him, is this the vessels that you're keeping now? Sukuna says yeah, for for now, because this is better for fighting sorcerers. I got no doubt in my mind he's referring to Megumi's 10 Shadows technique, and he plans on taking full advantage of that while he's in Megumi's body. There's a few more panels of these three discussing their plans, and that's when we learned that Sukuna actually plans on targeting Megumi's sister because he feels like after he kills her, that will crush Megumi completely. From there, Sukuna sets off to the other colonies in search of Megumi's sister in order to kill her. That's when Ryu and his friend are able to sense Sukuna's presence from miles away, and they're honestly in a panic. The other girl, she's able to notice that he's on the way, that it's him, and she calls it out immediately, saying it's the King of Curses, and within a moment's notice, he's there, right in front of them. And at this point, bro, when I was reading this, I'm sweating bullets. Like, I really want Ryu to come out on top. Like, I know he can't be Sukuna, but I don't want him to die, you know? Like, no. Wait. So, yeah. Ryu's probably dead. Like, he didn't even get to put up a fight. Before he could even activate his curse technique, he got cleaved into 3, like his head, like it's sliding off of the skull. So yeah, if anything, I guess it just goes to show that this new Sukuna right now is in a whole different league, like way above Yuta for what we know. If he's smacking Ryu in one shot, like he's just so far in a whole nother league that I just don't know what they could do to beat him right now. Like, our protagonists are quite literally in a hole that I don't think they can climb out of anytime soon, not like by themselves. It's going to require something or someone crazy strong. But anyway, the chapter ends with Megumi Sukuna facing off against Yorozu inside of Megumi's sister's body. And that's probably what the next chapter is going to be. Those two facing off against one another. And if I'm guessing, I don't even know. I don't know what's going to happen next. Yeah, it could be anything. But that's it for Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 216. Let me know what you guys thought about it below. Were there things you liked, didn't like, anything you're confused about? Don't be afraid to ask questions. I will get back to them as fast as possible. Now for me, I enjoyed the chapter. However, I'm not gonna lie, Ryu's death caught me off guard. It felt a bit unnecessary, so I really hope he didn't die, because it just felt like it was just for shock value, you know? But I don't know, we'll have to see what happens with the next chapter. Hope maybe he's not dead. Maybe he was able to do some reverse curse technique type of thing and get up out of there. Only time can tell. We got like 6 days until it's released. More like 4 for the leaks and stuff, because it comes out in Japan earlier. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see until then. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. It's been Northstar, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I upload videos like this 2 to 3 times a week, so I'm going to always have something pumping out for you guys. If you have suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one.